I don't know if you know the sayings, one man's trash is one man's treasure. I think for me, the waste, I see waste differently. So even when I travel in different countries and then I see waste on the street, I'm like, that could have been something. So my name is Cynthia Umutoniwabo. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Loopa. So at Loopa, we transform organic waste into organic fertilizer, and we are based in Rwanda. We're currently operating in the eastern region, Bugesera to be exact. We do compost, that's part of the process, and then the vermicompost. And then by that, we have a byproduct of foliar. But what I would hope to see in what we're doing is not only impact farmers, commercial farmers, but also small-scale farmers. There's more than 2 million in Rwanda, so you can even imagine the region, the East African region. I'd hope to see our product in Kenya or Ethiopia or going global. And what I'm hoping is not just the product, but also seeing like what it's actually doing for the farmer, how much they were able to get from just using our product. So not only sustaining the company, but sustaining the end user. We want to be able to serve around 200,000 farmers in the next 2 years. We did find that there was a lot of waste that would end in the landfill, especially organic waste. Then there was also a problem of over-reliance of chemical fertilizers, which degrades the soil, make farmers not get enough yield over time. So we did find that there was a solution that could actually address the two, where we could put value to the waste and then transform it into fertilizer that they can use, that can have a lot of nutrients and give them more yield over time. So we used compost techniques and vermicompost techniques. So basically for the compost, we use aeration, static aeration. And then for the vermicompost, we use the worms, which we like to call that they are, workers because they work nonstop. The worms, we like to call them munyakazi. Munyakazi means someone that's a workaholic, basically, because we value them as assets because they work nonstop. So yeah, that's the name, the nickname we've named them at our facility. Funding. I hope to be able to get investment to grow, to achieve the vision. I've been very skeptical in the past to be able to get funding in terms of because it's basically a long-term partner. And with the type of impact that we're trying to achieve, we want someone that understands what that is about and not just I'm throwing money, where's the return? Of course, we need the return, but also the impact in mind. One thing I've been very interested to know is how do VC funds or angel investors think in terms of who they're able to choose, what they look at, because I feel like there's certain skills that no one tell you. Sometimes the people reject you and don't even tell you the reason. What can I fix? I think being able to understand what goes in terms of choosing who you give money, or even the finance behind it. What skills do I need to align with for the future of Loopa? I see it firsthand in terms of how the soil has deteriorated so bad that even the farmers are not able to get enough of what they used to get. So you can imagine what's going to happen if we're not doing anything for the next generation. There's literally no food and with the population growing even more, I believe the answer is now in terms of what I have to do and what everyone else needs to do. And the part I'm playing is in how do I turn what I'm eating into like a value for someone else. So there's also, it's part of the name. Maybe to explain a bit about why we named our company Loopa. So it's basically Loop Africa, and Loop is part of the circular economy. And then we thought we are giving back to Earth what we took from Earth. So basically a loop, and a loop that's not ending. So from the food we get from the ground, or grows on the ground, we're able to turn it, the waste of it, we're able to turn it to a value to put back to Earth, to nurture Earth. In 2019, and I was diagnosed with cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma, at the last stage. And that completely changed my life, I would say. I had promised myself, even if I was going to get better, I was going to do something bigger than myself, but also that's impacting the society, where I could leave a legacy for my kids. Because you know when you have a trial that's so big, you want to look at life differently. So for me, that was a turning point.